What's poppin' T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I am here with today's behind the scenes tea video. I have a lot of behind the scenes tea news. If you don't know what my behind the scenes tea videos are, it is all the exclusive news on all of your favorite television shows, reality shows, and movies. Spill the tea, however, is all of the celebrity gossip that's going on in the world right now. So there is a difference between both shows. I am bringing both shows back weekly right about now, so you can be expecting new episodes generally on Sunday nights. Maybe sometimes it'll be Saturdays, but most of the time I'll be posting these videos on Sunday afternoons. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do so right now and make sure to thumbs up this video. And I love to talk to you guys down below in the comment section. I read everything, I respond back, and I like everything. So I look forward to your comments in the comment section. Now on to this tea that we have. So Taraji P. Henson has gotten an Empire spin off with Fox. The spin-off show is Untitled, but she will be reprising her role as Cookie. How do you guys feel about that? Do you want an Empire spin-off with Taraji? Depending on what the show is going to be about, I don't really know if it's needed, if it's necessary, because, you know, that first season of Empire was really good, and then it just went downhill from there, and it just became literally nighttime soap opera. It just was a little bit too much for me. So maybe if they get better writers, make it less cartoonish and coonish, I could be into this, but I don't really know how I feel about it. Do y'all want an Empire spinoff with Taraji? Let me know. Also, in some behind the scenes tea news, did you guys know that Monique Slaughter from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood fame is the voice behind the legendary, iconic La 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 La, the America's Next Top Model little jingle jangle? So she had posted a check that she received, because you know you get royalties throughout the years for any work that you do for television shows and things like that. So she had posted in the top of the check and commented, more American Next Top Model money. You want to be on top. My dad is better than yours. My dad got me the gig to sing the theme song for the show fresh out of high school, and it still pays the bills. Thank you, Daddy. I had no idea. We would have never known that was little bitty Monique Slaughter. Go ahead, Monique. I now need to go online and just listen to it, because I was like, when you find out that it's her and you think about Monique's voice when we have her sing on the show, I was like, that is her. Oh my God. So shout out to Monique. She's still out here cashing these America's Next Top Model checks. I actually want them to bring back America's Next Top Model. I know they had it on VH1 for like a season or two, and then it went away again. But I love America's Next Top Model just as much as I love, you know, Drag Race, which is, you know, was very heavily inspired by America's Next Top Model. But I wish they would bring the show back. I like Tyra in that atmosphere. Not so much on Dancing with the Stars, because I have been watching this season. But yeah, they need to bring America's Next Top Model back and bring Janice Dickinson back. Bring back Mr. J and Mrs. J. Like, bring back the OGs. Also, ABC has handed a pilot production commitment to the Wonder Years. What would you do with the same attitude? Would you learn to walk on me? Oh, baby, try a little help without me. That used to be one of my favorite shows growing up. I loved the Wonder Years. I loved Winnie. Everybody wanted to be Winnie. But they are bringing it back. And a new iteration of the network's 1980s family comedy drama. It comes from Dave, executive producer Saladin K. Patterson, Empire co-writer Lee Daniels, the original series breakout star Fred Savage, and 20th Century Fox TV. Written up by Patterson, inspired by his experience in growing up in Montgomery, Alabama, the new incarnation of Wonder Years chronicles how a middle-class black family in Montgomery in the turbulent 1960s, the same era as the original series. I am so here for this. I love that they're bringing the show back, but with a black family growing up in the 60s in the racist ass South. I am here for this. I can't wait to hear more news on like who they're going to get to play on the show. Like, I am so excited about this. How do you guys feel about it? Are you excited about a Wonder Years reboot with an all-black cast? I am, darling. How many of you guys watched season 1 and season 2 of Big Little Lies on HBO? I was late to the party. I think the show, season 1 had been on for maybe about a year before I had even watched it. And it was because of my brother that I even decided to even watch it, because he was telling me how good it was. And one night I just set up and I binged watched all 7 episodes of season 1. And I was like, oh my God, like I missed out like on such a phenomenal show. Then when season 2 came out last year, season 2 was good to me. Don't get me wrong, but season 1 was just excellent. But the ladies of the show, Reese Witherspoon, Nicole Kidman, Zoe Kravitz, Laura Dern, all of these ladies do want to come back for season 3. And I feel like they should come back for one more season just to hush the critics that really didn't feel like season 2 lived up to season 1. They do need to come back and just like punch motherfuckers in the throat. Reese Witherspoon is one of the producers on the show, as well as Nicole Kidman. And she revealed that Jennifer Lopez is at the top of her list when casting the next season. Jennifer Lopez did a wonderful job in Selena and in Hustlers. She's really built her career as an actress on her rom-coms per se. I don't know if she would have been the top person on my list. I mean, we don't know what character Reese has in mind, but I don't know. I would have thought so many other actresses, but we shall see. I don't know how I feel about that. Do y'all think that Jenny from the Block would fit in with these phenomenal, critically acclaimed actresses? Do you think that she would be able to stand next to a Meryl Streep, Reese Witherspoon? I don't know how I feel about that. So, Lisa Ray has been in the news a lot over the last year and a half. She has really made a resurgence here, child. And she did an interview here recently where she revealed news that she and Vivica Fox are indeed working on a reality show together with a group of other women. Here's what she had to say.
Definitely. Good talk about you coming back to reality TV, and would you, give us that again? And you say yes.
Yeah, I said yeah because Vivica and I are in talks with a couple of our other friends, actress Jasmine Lewis as well, about a reality show. And one thing's for sure is that definitely we have to compete within the reality shows that they have now, but we're not signing up to do that type of reality show.
Okay.
Because I really am a firm believer of life is so drama-filled by itself and on its own. Till I don't need the producers playing puppeteer behind the scenes. I don't need that. I got shit going on automatically and already that I could divulge and share, because you guys out there just might have some solutions for me.
Yeah.
That I can say, hey, help a sister out, because
we were having good talk about you coming back to me.
So how do y'all feel about that? She wants the show just to be, based off the drama in the ladies' lives, not the women being pitted against each other. I do feel like we've had enough of those shows, especially with Black women being pitted against each other, the drama, the fights, and all of that. I'm interested in this reality show because Vivica and Lisa are firecrackers. So I'm interested in this. I want to see who else would be casted, but I'm here for it. I want to see, these, middle-aged women get together. Let's see how their lives are going, how their love lives are going, friendship and all of that. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about this. Karen Huger, even though this is a bit of Real Housewives of Potomac tea, she shaded the shit out of Giselle and posted, is this everyhuebeauty.com, drop the mic RHOP, and she posted alongside of it, her fragrance La Dame still being very much in business and Every Hue not being in business anymore. There's no website for it or anything. Child, the shade of it all. Karen has been coming for Giselle's raggedy throat all season long, and I have been here for it. I have so much more Real Housewives of Potomac tea later on in this episode, so get ready for it. Carlos King did an interview with Heavenly and Melody Scott, I believe, on Heavenly's YouTube channel. And, you know, for years, there had been speculation that he was fired from the Real Housewives of Atlanta when he decided to leave his position as one of the EPs on the show. But this is what he had to say to you lying assholes.
Like I was on The Apprentice.
You about Atlanta Housewives. Do you want to why you leave them? What happened? I don't know. Do you think the show is better or changed because you're gone? I think it was. I can't really answer that. I don't know.
Yeah, listen, let's start by saying this. I left the show. I did not get fired. That will always be the dumbest rumor when it comes to that. And it's funny because if you Google anything, I've been fired so many times. It's like I was on The Apprentice. It's the dumbest.
I know you.
Yeah, it's the dumbest rumor out there. I did not get fired. And the other thing about the whole situation that happened season 9 had nothing to do with that. Let's make that very clear. If that was the case, I wouldn't be here today. I'll be in jail. So let's start there. And that's all I'll say about that. But at the end of the day...
And what he's referencing is the whole season 9 with the whole him being the one that told Phaedra that Kandi wanted to put her in the dungeon or whatever the bullshit was. I never understood why people thought that he was involved in that. Like, that's unscrupulous. Like he said, if I was involved with it, I wouldn't even be sitting here today. People would not work with me. You know, that's just going below. Like, no way, Jose. And Kandi would have sued his ass. Like, it would have been a whole thing. So I never believed that whole rumor, and I never understood why other people did too. So that's that tea on that. MTV International has announced a reboot of the popular 2005 reality show Cribs. According to Variety, MTV is set to debut a UK-based edition of the show later this year, while a US-based version will premiere sometime in 2021. Caitlyn Jenner, Selling Sunset, Kristen Wiig, and British reality star Gemma Collins are among those set to be featured on the new version. I've been saying they need to bring Cribs back. I want Making of the Video to come back. I need all of these old shows to come back. I'm excited about this. Hopefully they get a lot of, really big name celebrities outside of these reality stars they have right about now to participate. But I'm really excited about Cribs coming back. And some CW news. The CW is developing Slay, a drama executive produced by Oscar and Emmy winner Regina King. I'm so proud of Regina King, just to see her have gone from 227 to be an Oscar winner, an Emmy winner, like just so, and she's an acclaimed director now at this point. So the show will be produced by Regina King and her sister through their company Royal Ties Productions. The show, written by Julian Johnson with former CSI NY showrunner Pam Vesey supervising, Slay centers on Carson Jones, a bold, witty teenager with afro puffs, leather boots, 70s cool, and thanks to her mother's ancient African bloodline, supernatural gifts, and the responsibility to use them to protect Virginia's historic triangle, one of the most haunted areas in the country, from the forces of darkness. I'm excited. This sounds excellent. I love to see Black girls kicking ass. Can't wait to see who they get casted on this show. The CW loves them some superheroes, supernatural type bullshit. I love Black Lightning. So I'm excited about this. Shout out to Regina King and her sister for giving us really dope content. If you have never read Miss Pat's critically acclaimed novel, Rabbit, I heard about Rabbit for so many years before I sat down and read it about 4 months ago. And it was one of the best reads I have ever written. Her memoir about her life. She lived an extraordinary life, child. The way that she takes these tragedies in her lives and flip it into comedy is something that I appreciate, because y'all know I play all day, every day. I don't have no chill. But she has become one of my favorite people, one of my favorite comedians. She is funny as shit. Watch her Breakfast Club interviews will have you in stitches. Like, I adore Miss Pat. I listen to her podcast, The Pat Down, every week. Like, she has become one of my favorite people. So her book, Rabbit, was critically acclaimed. It's a New York Times bestseller. And they're developing a television show based on the book. And the television show has been picked up by BET Plus. Now, you know, we've had some issues with some of the BET shows. Some of them good, some of them are not. Some of my favorite BET television shows are Bigger, First Wives Club, 20s. Excellent shows. I didn't really understand why they put like Bigger and First Wives Club on BET Plus. I felt like that was a show that needed to been on, you know, the network so the world can see, instead of, you know, you having to have the BET Plus subscription. However, I watched both shows. Excellent shows. But Miss Pat's show will be on BET. She has stated on so many occasions that she will not allow her story to be watered down. We're going to get some real raw shit. She's an ex-drug dealer. She had her first child when she was like 12 years old by a 20-some-year-old man. She was molested. She went to jail. She now is a comedian. She just lived an extraordinary life, and I'm just happy to see anybody that had a trouble beginning, turn it around for good and make something positive of themselves. So I'm so excited about her television show. Tammy Roman has been casted to play her sister. BET Plus has given it a 10-episode order. I'm just excited about this show. Cannot wait. She said that they will start filming in January or February. So hopefully we'll be getting the first season sometime late 2021. I'm excited about it. Also, an Amazon original movie titled SYLVIE'S Love, starring Tessa Thompson and Nimandi. I don't know how to pronounce this man's last name, but he Kerry Washington fine ass husband. The movie is based in, I think, either the late 50s, and the film will be released on Amazon Prime Video on Christmas Day. The movie is written and directed by Eugene Ash. It's set in the 50s and the 60s, New York City. The story follows aspiring television producer Sylvie, played by Tessa Thompson, as she meets aspiring saxophonist Robert, played by Kerry Washington fine-ass husband, when he takes a job at her father's record store in Harlem. After a summer romance that comes to an end, the two fatefully reconnect several years later and find that their feelings for each other have never disappeared. You can catch the trailer on YouTube. I am all in. I was like, I see why Kerry be hiding her fine ass husband. Here is the poster for it. I was like, I see why she be hiding his fine ass. I be forgetting that Kerry Washington even married and got like 3 kids, child. But when you see her husband in this damn trailer, he exudes sex appeal and class and gives you Sidney Poitier realness. I was like, yes, Kerry, I understand why you be sitting on that African dick, bitch, and hiding him and your kids, because, bitch, he can get it. So I'm excited about Sylvie's Love. I cannot wait to see this. You know, we need more Black love stories, more romances, and I'm so happy that we have something that's based in the 50s and 60s that's not about, you know, police brutality and racism and all that stuff. Just a really good love story, and I'm so excited about it. Lena Waithe is producing a biopic based on the life of the late Sammy Davis Jr., with the story coming from his daughter Tracy's book, Sammy Davis Jr., My Father. According to Deadline, who broke the news, the movie will look at the singer's later life in his 60s. He tried to pull off the biggest showbiz reunion in history, but first he had to mind all the relationships he'd broken along the way to stardom, including the one with his daughter. The drama will be told from that vantage point, with impressionistic flashback paintings the picture of his rise from childhood prodigy to global superstar. It includes the unimaginable racism he faced and his determination to fight prejudice in Hollywood and elsewhere, along with his personal demons in a last-ditch attempt to reclaim his former stardom. This will reunite Waithe with MGM's Pamela Abdy, who she collaborated with on Queen and Slim, and they hope to highlight the joyous moments of his life and the tough battles he had to fight. Now, I love Lena Waithe. If I ever become a lesbian, that's the bitch I want to fuck. That is my boo thing. I love her. Lena Waithe to me is very hit or miss. Like I said, I love her show 20s. I loved what she did on Aziz Ansari's show, but Queen and Slim was horrible to me. Boomerang first season I really didn't connect with for real. Some of her stuff, like I said, just don't be good to me. So I'm very cautious of what the hell she about to do with this Sammy Davis Jr. movie. Hopefully it turns out right. I read over the summer Pam Grier's autobiography, and she has some very interesting story about Sammy Davis Jr. in her book that really made me look at him differently and sideways. He was another predator, child. Oof, these niggas, all your faves end up just being some raggedy ass niggas. But if you want to know what I'm talking about, pick up Pam Grier's autobiography so you can learn that tea. So yeah, if they gonna show his life, I need them to show all of it, the good, bad, and ugly, the ugly. So we gonna see about that. So Cynthia Bailey just got married about a week and a half ago, but Bravo, however, refused to film her wedding to Mike Hill for the upcoming episodes of Real Housewives of Atlanta because of the COVID situation, because of the fact that she had 250 guests. I don't blame them. Nobody wants a lawsuit. They don't want the public to be like, I can't believe y'all filmed this. What I'm expecting that they did was, you know how on most reality shows, like when a person is giving birth and they'll give them a camera to film it themselves. I'm pretty sure either she had her own film crew that would then give the footage over to Bravo, or Bravo supplied them with their own cameras because they're going to show it on the show. They just didn't want to have their own personal camera crew there. So we shall see about all of that. Now, y'all ain't shit for sending me this damn video of A1 from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Mama Pam, dancing at somebody's backyard barbecue in this red jumpsuit up her looking like the Kool-Aid man. Y'all know I love Pam. Y'all know I love doing Pam impressions. Pam was getting it down. I can't play the music because I don't want to get copyrighted, bitch, but she up here looking like a tube of lipstick in this outfit, but she was getting it. Look at Pam, y'all. Look at Pam. Whoa, chicken leg, chicken leg, chicken leg, chicken leg. Break that wing, break that wing, break that wing. Girl, look at that stomach, child. She don't give no fuck. Pop it, lock it. Pop, lock, and drop it. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Her knees gonna be hurting like a motherfucker. She gonna need some Bengay by in the morning. She had to rest. She had to rest and fan herself. Them legs is made of steel. She got them mega knees. Get it, mama. A hip, hop, a hibbit to the hip, hip, hop, and you don't stop. Get it, Pam. Pam, bad built ass is my bitch. I was late to the game also on this ABC hit drama, For Life, executive produced by Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. I didn't watch For Life until almost late spring, summer this year, and I binge watched the whole season, I think in a weekend, and I loved it. When the new season comes back November 18th, I will be adding it to my list of shows that I do reviews on. I love it. For Life will be back November 18th. That's on a Wednesday on ABC. Let me know down below in the comment section, do you all love For Life? Do you guys want me to do reviews on For Life? Because I really do want to do them, and I love this show. There is about to be a Bad Girls Club reunion, bitch, and I am here for it. I loved Bad Girls Club. I don't think there was not one season that I did not watch. It was ghetto ratchetry at its best, but the show is returning, and this is what Tanisha Thomas had to say.
They made it into the house. Nobody has made, I don't want to give away too much. No one has made it into the house yet. The fans decide who gets. That's it. The fans need to decide who gets to come.
She goes on to say more. Who do y'all want to come be a part of the Bad Girls Club? I would love to see the Claremont twins. They might be too big for it now, but you know, they went from being two cute little chocolate girls to looking like aliens in the mist, child. I don't know what in the hell they did to themselves, but I would like to see the Claremont twins. Natalie, she ain't doing shit that I know of. Tanisha, Big Red, wasn't that her name? Who else? That one chick that could fight. Long Chin. What was the other girl with the that could fight that was on Basketball Wives? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Her. I want her to come back. It's several of them bitches I need to come back. Angela could come back. She been doing her MTV thing here lately, but Angela and her sister can come back. I'm excited about a Bad Girls Club reunion. So Cheers star Jerry Harris admits to sexually assaulting a 15-year-old boy and could face 15 to 30 years in jail. This is the young man. I never watched Cheer, but you know, when the show debuted last year, you know, the breakout stars from the show were doing a lot of interviews and things. Come to find out, this boy was over here fucking underage little boys. So he reportedly admitted to targeting as many as 10 underage boys and sexually assaulting one 15-year-old in a bathroom at a public event reportedly attended by other adults in the cheer community. Well, he going to jail. He gonna be cheering in jail while they tap dancing on his asshole. But yeah, he need his ass kicked, and good riddance to you, nigga. Sanford and Son Live reading sets cast Sanaa Lathan, Cedric the Entertainer, Dwayne Wade, Lala Iman. Is that how you say it? Lala Milan. They're all gonna do a Sanford and Son reading. I will be tuning into that. A lot of Hollywood people have been doing live readings of old television shows or movies. I'm very much excited about that. Dolores from The Real Housewives of Jersey had this to say about Ramona, child.
See, sometimes the housewives fight across franchises. You've never really tangled with another housewife.
Yeah, Ramona, I can't stand her.
Oh.
Disgusting human being.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Why?
She's mean to people. I don't like people that are mean to people. And then she acts like she's like she could know somebody, and the first thing somebody says is Ramona always acts like she doesn't know me. Okay, well maybe she has Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Maybe.
See, sometimes the housewives...
Child, I'm weak. I like Dolores. Sometimes I don't like Dolores, especially when she don't be holding Teresa accountable. But for the most part, I like Dolores. So Tiffany Haddish has left The Last OG. The show was renewed for a fourth season. I knew on the last season of The Last OG that she was not returning. If you remember season 1 of the show, Tracy Morgan was doing interviews and they were asking about Tiffany, and he got an attitude. Child was basically told the interviewer, like, this is my show. This ain't about Tiffany. So I was like, whoa. Somebody got their panties in a bunch, like jealousy much? Like, oh, child. He was acting really bitch made. So you can tell right then and there was some tension between the two. She thugged it out for 2 more seasons after that, but she will not be coming back for season 4. I mean, I don't blame her. I loved her on the show, don't get me wrong. Her character will be missed, but, you know, she has so many different other opportunities at this point. And she took that on right at the height of her stardom. So sad to see her go, but I will still be watching the show. So Katie Ross from Real Housewives of Potomac dropped a bombshell that she had a sexual relationship with another one of her cast members and says it's my own business and hers. I want to know who the fuck titties she been licking on. Who was it? Y'all think it was Robin? The Robin is the first person that come to my head. I don't see, of course, see it being Karen. Giselle ain't gonna do it. It could have been Ashley, because you know Ashley a freak. So I'm thinking it was either Ashley or Robin. Robin looked like she'd take Katie down. She looked like she'd be the nigga in the relationship. Ashley, you know, she a freak hoe. You know, she a nasty bitch. So it's either the two of them, bitch. And I need to know all the tea. Robin has gone on to say about the altercation between Monique and Candice when doing an interview by Entertainment Tonight. she stands by her decision that Monique was the catalyst of all of this.
You know, frustration towards Candice. This was all news to me watching the show. So when it happened, I was just like, I don't know where this came from. Like, I was at a loss for words and confused. So, I mean, you know, if there's a lesson to be learned for anyone, it's like communication always helps prevent stuff from like this from happening.
She talks a lot of shit and doesn't know why people get
on Monique.
Yeah.
Do you still feel this that way having watched it back?
I do, just because we've been on this show for 5 years. There's been moments when we've all been taken to a level where you don't think you'll ever be. I always have in the back of my mind, like, I'm on camera here as a 40-year-old woman with children, and it's just not worth it to me. So, and yes, like I said, Candice is annoying, but nothing she said in that moment, it wasn't like, she didn't say anything that...
I mean, what's this bitch name? Robin Dyke ass is so full of shit. Girl, you and Giselle went down to Ashley's restaurant, publicly humiliated her, tried to fight her. You had an incident with Monique where you was trying to fight her. Like, Robin, bitch, do you got amnesia? Like, girl. So, you know, the Real Housewives franchises, they do the after show that you can find on YouTube where they talk about the episode that aired. And this is what Giselle and Robin had to say about Karen and the whole Monique and Candice incident.
When we were in your house and you were hosting and we were having this big conversation, you didn't act like Monique did anything wrong. Oh, but you are telling Candice to press charges against your BFF? I was like, oh, but when we were in your house,
Karen then said, let's be clear, please stop saying that I was on the fence and that I did not choose when it came to the fight between my friends Monique and Candice. Oh baby, I did. I chose. Two wrongs don't make a right. No explanation, just facts. Please quote that. And she did hold Monique accountable, so I don't even understand what the fuck Giselle delusional ass is talking about. And this is what she also had to say.
For me, I wasn't going to choose one friend over the other. That was clear out of the gate for me, that whatever you all needed, I was going to provide for either one or both of them.
Karen just didn't feel comfortable. She did not want to be in the middle at all. Like, she didn't want to say, you know, Candice, yes, Monique was wrong.
you know,
And then this is what Candice had to say about Karen taking sides.
48 hours from the fight, she says to me, and I quote, if it were me, I would have pressed charges. Wait, what? I didn't tell you that? I thought I told you that. Hold on. Karen is the one that told you to pursue legal action against Monique. Karen never once made it like she was on my side or Candice's side. She said, I'm on both of y'all's side. So hearing that, it was just like, that was just like so left field. So I was like, okay, I need to talk to Karen and see what's going on.
Now, here's the caveat. I would have pressed charges at the fight.
She should file charges the next morning, for sure, or that night, 100%.
I'm not Candice, but if I were Candice, which I am not, if I were in a fight, y'all would know I would be innocent. And so 911 right there, okay? Oh, no, I would have moved. I would have been like, my wig would have been on the floor.
48 hours.
Child, I'm weak at Karen said, but she goes on to say her wig would have been on the floor. She would have been laid out on the ground, baby, and would not have gotten up. Also, we finally got the footage that we have been asking for the last 2 years of Michael Darby grabbing one of the cameramen's ass at a party. Here is said footage. You see him go and pinch this man's ass. Yes. Now this, why were they just not finding this shit? I don't know. Nasty ass nigga. I just need for him to live his truth that you like dick. Nobody would care. You like dick, nigga, more than you like vagina. It's all right. Just be who you are with your old ass. You like dick. unfortunately, we have ran out of time on all of the tea when it comes to Ryan Henry and his best friend Anthony and everything that happened. But Ryan did come out yesterday and did a live admitting that he indeed, in fact, did mess around with his best friend's baby mama / girlfriend. I have exclusive interview that Anthony did where he broke down all of the tea. But we'll have to get into all of that next week because we're 34 minutes into this video. It was just so much shit going on, y'all. But next week I will provide you with all of that tea. Let me know about, in the comment section, what y'all felt about all of the behind the scenes tea stories that I gave you today. Make sure to comment, make sure to like and subscribe, and to turn on your notification bell button so you know when these hot ass videos drop. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.